Hey, this is Dr. Ty from Premier Orthodontics, and in this video we're going to be going over a before and after treatment of a teen patient who had crowding. So we're going to show you what we did to treat her case, why we chose the things we did, and then also go through the different options that she may have had besides those. So if you haven't yet, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification, and let's get into it. So this patient, you can see, has a moderate amount of crowding, especially on the lower arch. Her lower front teeth are fairly crowded. Looking at the teeth angulation, you can see that the teeth have a tendency to get pushed back. And so the things that will usually cause the teeth to be pushed back is strong lips. And so if you have really strong lip muscles, they have a tendency to kind of push the teeth back, and that will jumble them up a little bit. So also additionally, she's got a little bit of just the tooth size is a little bit too big for the bone that the teeth are sitting into. You can see here that this is the bone that the teeth sit inside. And so that kind of limits us where we can move those teeth because they have to stay within that bone. So looking at her again, she's got some upright teeth, some crowded teeth. Her bite's pretty good in the back. So when considering her treatment plan, there were basically three options we were looking at. One is expansion and also kind of flaring or proclination of the teeth with braces. That happens naturally is whenever we put braces on, the teeth tend to get wider and the front teeth will come forward in cases with crowding. So also we were looking at IPR or interproximal reduction. We'll look closer at that. And the last option we considered was extractions of teeth, basically taking out 4 permanent teeth in order to make space. So looking at her case again, it's kind of a math problem. You have to look how much crowding is there. If we were to take out 2 teeth on top, 2 teeth on bottom, we're basically creating about 14 millimeters of space. Each tooth is about 7 to 7.5 millimeters. At least the bicuspids that we take out. So we have to determine, is there 14 millimeters of crowding? We felt like on the top there wasn't 14 millimeters, on the bottom there wasn't either. So we decided to not do extractions, at least not start off with that option. So our other options are expansion of the arches and proclination or flaring of the teeth, and also doing some IPR to make some space as well. So IPR is interproximal reduction. We'll show you what that looks like. So rather than taking teeth out, we make a little bit of space in between each tooth. And so what we'll do is we take this little disc, or there's a strip, there's a couple of different ways to do it. We basically make about a 0.5 millimeter of space in between several teeth in the front, on top, and as well on the bottom. And so by doing this, we're basically creating a little bit of space around the arch, and those bits of space help add up that we can relieve that crowding. Alright, so getting back to our patient here, you can see this is where she started with the upright teeth, and so we were okay with them coming forward a little bit. You can see also the arches were a little bit narrow. You can see this tooth is wider than these teeth, so we felt that it was definitely okay that we could expand these arches a bit. You can see that there's still some bone sitting out here beyond the edge of the teeth, so we were okay getting some kind of widening out those arches. And then also we planned on doing some IPR, making a little bit of space on the top and bottom, basically just making a little bit of gaps on the front teeth so that we'd have some extra space. And so this is where this patient finished up. So you can see we're able to get everything lined up. The arches are definitely wider. You can see we're able to expand those ones. The teeth did come forward for sure. They did procline a little bit, and we did make a little bit of space by polishing the sides of the teeth in the front. So looking at her before and afters, you can see kind of the side effects of doing expansion and proclination or flaring of teeth, that those teeth do come forward. We felt they were pretty upright before, and so we didn't mind the way these looked when we were done. And you can see her bite was really good. And this is how things finished. You can see the arches definitely got wider, where we were able to bring these teeth out a little bit, and we were able to get everything lined up. So overall, we felt like this was a good option. I think taking teeth out in this patient was probably more than was needed. So this was a good alternative to do the expansion and flaring, and then also doing some IPR to help make the space. And I felt like this was a good option. So if you have any questions about crowding treatment, ask them in the comment section below. We'll do our best to answer. If you haven't yet, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell. And if you live in the Phoenix, Arizona area, and you're interested in braces, you can get a free consultation at any one of our 6 locations. We'll have more information on that in the description below. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.